choose a place or a product to sell, but we chose the perfect product for the perfect place. We're actually from the islands, from Canary Islands, so we actually know the market. We know what's going on there. And we decided that we would try to fill a void that we found that it was important to be filled by, especially if we could help the economy of the island. Um, First of all, I would like to say that there's an increasing demand within the tourist sector from the island because there are more than 3 million per year tourists just in Gran Canaria, and we have to, and that means that there's a huge investment in infrastructure in there. Also, there's another huge improvement in LED technology because nowadays it can improve the efficiency of the lighting for an infrastructure from almost a 20-30% to an 80%. That's definitely crazy. And that's why we thought that it could actually be a revolution if we could change the whole market of normal lighting to LED ones. Why did we choose LED lamps? We tried to decide between all the options we had, and we discovered that according to a Likert scale system that we stated, we found out that it was the best option in terms of efficiency, demand because of the islands. I mean, knowing that it was going to be for the islands, we knew that the demand from the rest of the options was not as good as this one. And the price, it's not the cheapest one, of course, but because of the market that we foresee that it's going to be, that's definitely not a problem because it's going to be rentabilized at some point. Then we also wanted to point out that there's a lot of industrial areas in the industrial zones, so we could actually use the advantages, especially legal advantages, I think, that are in the islands to set up the best factory that we could exploit. Also, another main thought that we had while choosing Gran Canaria as the main location for our idea was the fact that it has great, it's a great hub for trading, especially in the port. I mean, it's a huge port, and it's in the third expansion, and it's definitely one of the best options to move everything around. Also, it's in the middle of the market, Asian market and South American market, so it would actually increase our possibilities if at some point we wanted to expand our business. Yeah.
Okay. Hi. I'll start now with manufacturing processes. Well, as my colleague said, we're from Gran Canaria and we choose our location for our business. And what the main ideas that we have, okay, we have to find some, decide that we take these two industrial zones, Sabadell and Arinaga. So we analyze both of them by one in the main aspect that we think are important in this task. And for the long distance of Sabadell to the sale, we thought that the better option is Gatsel Sabadell as a warehouse location and got the Arinaga as a factory location. Okay? Well, our factory have two lines of two independent lines in the line system because we're going to do two types of LED bulb and two types of LED tube. Decide that for all the spaces, the spaces we need for the machinery distribution, all the demand, and for our product, we finally decide this time of line system. And this is it. We have them coming for the warehouse, and we have the 1, 2, and 3 method that is the same for both types. And then 4 and 5 are the bulb, the LED bulb, and 6 and 7 are the LED tube. Okay. Well, thank you. Wait.
About the organization of the company itself, we would like to present you the management strategy that we followed. First of all, we've got a management hierarchy that consists of a main CEO chief that would be in charge of the actually seeing the big picture here, let's say. Then we would have some departmental chiefs, which are, for now, at least we are starting, human resources, production, and marketing. But maybe at some point we would like to expand and have more departments in other fields. Then we would have the high qualified employees, and at the end, the base of the pyramid, that would be the common employees. Regarding the ethical politics and strategy about it, we actually try to, our main concern is about energetic efficiency, and that's why we chose the LED, because we think that could actually make a huge difference in that field. And we're going to try to be environmentally friendly, and we want to make some profit at some point, I guess, so we can expand and make it a better place for everybody. Then we obviously had to study the rivalry that would appear on the environment. And first of all, I don't know if I said that before, but we would not actually try to be not as it won't have as low quality as China products, for example, but and it would be not as expensive as buying it from Europe. So I think it would actually fit everything at some point. Obviously, we cannot now, at least for now, we cannot compete with those markets in their fields, but in ours, I think we could. Also, we developed a SWOT study to see our different the different positions that we have right now, like regarding our idea. And we did it, first of all, in the zero moment, like right now, without having anything, and at 5 years' time. First of all, our strength is that there's a demand. There's a demand of LED that right now it's actually, I think that there are lots of hotels that have been changing their systems. Especially, I know one, the NH hotel in the south of the island. I think they've made like, I don't know, I heard that they have saved like 75% of the budget that they had before this implementing the LED system. So there's definitely people that would like to buy those. As weaknesses, definitely we would have to expand at some point, and the initial investment it's definitely a thing. But I think the lack of local manufacturers would definitely be an opportunity for us. The threats, as in Europe, if they go into a strong price competition, but I think we've got a chance. As in 5 years, there would be. I think we would be even better. I mean, we would have loyalty to the clients because we would be well known and respected, and we would be able to have a wider variety of products that would make actually our clients to like us more. And obviously we would have some weaknesses, but I think that we could sort them out easily. And yeah, as future predictions, I actually said some of them before. We think that we would be a leader of the sector in 5 years' time and in 10 years' time, but in different perspectives. As in the beginning, we would like to be just leaders in the island, but in 10 years, we expect to be distributor supplying all the islands. And as I said before, we would like also to start new departments or increase our production lines. That would be the main objective. Also, we would like to have controls to see if what we're predicting would actually be happening. And we stated this in this order, as in 1 year, every 3 months, and then in second year and from then on, every 6 months.
Good afternoon. I'm going to talk about the financial study. Firstly, we know that these results are very optimistic, probably because initial investment is bigger than this. As you can see, we have count the industrial factory, the machines, the warehouse, and transport. Secondly, we have variable costs based on production, like 120,000 bubbles per year, some 240,000 euro. And the fixed costs, we have management costs, marketing costs, and human resource. I have to say that marketing costs are variable. We will see it then. Well, put the next one. Talking about marketing, we think that the main factor is the lifespan of the product. Firstly, we have high marketing costs because we want that the market know the product, of course, and then when the products or the profit stabilize, we will have a low marketing cost, and then when the product is or the other companies became copiers or going in the market, we have to increase again the market actions. For example, we have made this symbol and other actions related to the marketing, like loyalty cards or agents or something like that. Well, another thing, do you want to say?
I just wanted to say that maybe we didn't mention it, but our name is LED Canarias. Well, LED Canarias. And we chose a Spanish name because we thought that it would be a quite good marketing strategy because it's in Spanish and it feels like home, I guess. I mean, it's like trusting in your own people at some point. So we thought it would be an advantage. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything.
Based on the production per year. Maybe it's a little bit optimistic. We know that probably in 4 years or 5 years, there will be no profit until 5 years.
I would like to know how many legs are you thinking that you will be able to do in a short time, in a middle time? Because I didn't see, maybe you will say.
No, we actually didn't.
You don't know?
No, we didn't say.
We are counting that we will have a public or a private investment. Well, this probably is bigger. They have a bigger cost that they really.
We actually are trying to count the amount of LED bulbs, which are actually kind of small, with the beds, with the tourist counting. Let's say we were trying to estimate that amount, knowing that the amount of hotels that we have in the island and the amount of beds that they have. That means at least, 5 or 6 light bulbs for every room, and also every other facilities in the hotels. We try to not make a comparison, but show how many of them would they be. All the stuff of the island is right now not old, but it's not really up to date. So we know that only the main and the best going hotels.
But you need the cost, unitary cost.
Yeah, the unitary cost is €5 per bulb, and there isn't there. At the calculation, we think that the The public cost is 5 euros per bulb, and the
And you will say, or what is the price?
oh, because we search in internet that there is like the LED tubes are about 7 or 8 euros per unit, and the bulbs are 2 or 3 euros per unit. The unit of or how do
The
you say?
benefit, the benefit for unit, what is the benefit for unit?
That's the thing. One
Ah,
unit, if you change one, it doesn't make any change. You've got to change the whole hotel. It's kind of a changing industry, not industry, but like there's now a situation I want to change it all over because if you change one, it's definitely it's nothing because it's 5 euros for one bulb. It's not actually there's no benefit in that. But if you change the whole hotel and at some point like I don't know, even in a month I think that in the light bill you would see the difference because it's way more efficient. It's in quantity. I mean, that's how we were thinking of it.
And for the variable cost, do you think that will be a problem to be in Iceland because maybe you have to import a lot of
Yeah, probably at 10 years, like things, it's a variable that we have to count, like export the product.
Also, we didn't study the other islands right now. I mean, Lanzarote, there's not many hotels in there. I mean, there are, but there's still a lot of virgin territories. There's a lot of space in there,
Yeah.
even in the islands.
It's a relatively smooth increasing.
Okay, thank you for your time, sir. Do you take into account any maintenance costs? Maintenance? Because
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
very important thing.
Yes, but we know that LED is a very efficiency light, and
No, I'm not talking about the maintenance.
Yeah, so talking about the
bulb.
Oh, but the company.
Industry,
yeah.
of the different devices that we use in the industry. You know
oh
what I
yes,
mean?
of course.
Like,
In count.
maybe you didn't do that.
Yeah.
We did. We were
Like
actually.
the work is simple. Like this work, this application. You would need like
9
48
hours.
hours to finish it.
Yeah, I mean,
Even
we
with that,
couldn't cover it all.
It's almost impossible.
enough time, but I'm just asking.
Uh-huh.
No.
No, we didn't. We
No.
think
And did you have any ideas about how are you planning to improve the net in order to beat your competitors? Like because you have two choices, right? Efficiency and lifetime,
Yeah.
kind of, right?
Actually, the lifetime is really
really quite
I mean,
high.
yeah.
Yeah.
We actually found in the internet that the
50,000.
yeah
Don't tell me because otherwise.
Yeah.
the medium lifetime is 50,000 hours. I mean,
Yeah, for like.
really. I mean,
It's
it's
a lot.
not actually.
No, but you have to improve it with respect to your competitors.
We're actually
Yeah.
trying to. Well,
Yeah, of course, we think that marketing is so important for that, and of course, investing IDI department, of course,
Yeah.
but we didn't come because it's an
Yeah,
initial
but-
invest.
It's fine as. Oh, yeah.
Another,
Well, nah, as you said, is time is over? No?
no, finish.
Wait, well, okay. No, sorry.
Thank you.
Well,
parla davant, no? Ja, no, no. Hello, we are Eric, Jordi, Adrián, and I am Ana Maria. We are the fire team, and we are going to explain you why we need the 50,000 euros in order to make a better world. This is the content of our presentation, and in the light market and as in the bigger industries nowadays, they are only focusing on reduce the production costs, and they don't care about having thousands of people working in a really small buildings. And as we don't have any other option, we are forced to contribute with that, and that's one of the things that we want to change. We are also focusing really hard energy problems nowadays. First of all, 2,000 million people don't have power supply in the world. In Africa, the 85% of the people don't have current at home. We are also focusing the biggest energy crisis ever, and it is getting worse every day. Finally, we are also getting more conscious about the corporative social responsibility, and we are also trying to deal with social exclusion. So that's why we are going to create a foundation, a non-profit foundation, that will employ people with social exclusion risk, and they will bring the benefits to supply light to the third world. We know that we cannot compete with the prices of the huge or the giant industries, but we know that, for example, if I have to pay 50 cents or a little bit more for a fair bulb, I would do it because I know that I am not only not contributing to the production that they use, but I am also helping a lot of people. And we also want to minimize in somehow the energetic crisis.
Well, first of all, we will have to choose which type of bulb we want to work with. So we select the most sold bulb in the market today, 2016. So we have the CCL system tube, which we have for our method to select the better one would be to compare the relative values about comparing the cost, if it's eco-friendly, if it's efficient. We will study the 10-year projection. We have studied taking into account the product life and the marketing, which how the potential public will receive our product. So here we have the halogen is cheaper than the fluorescent stuff, and the LED one is more expensive. In eco-friendly terms, efficiency nowadays is very popular word we are hearing, and this time we will go to buy some both. So LED is winning because it's maybe 6 times more efficient of the halogens than the incandescent bulb. We've discarded the incandescent and the neon bulbs because of
we think it's ancient technology. So we've just worked with this type of product. The marketing one, it's kind of fashion today to start adapting the light system to LED technology. So we've decided to take the LED, and we've made the SWOT analysis where we have taken into account the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats that the company will offer to us. So first of all, with the non-lucrative partnership we're working on, we will have the fiscal benefits. We have a strong brand idea. Our product may be a little more expensive than the China products or the Asia products that come to our market, but we are offering an added value to our product because of its efficiency, the specs, it is eco-friendly. We're saving energy every day, and our project doesn't need any big initial investment. Well, the opportunities will be now we are on the peak oil, and the energetic crisis is affecting more every day. The social responsibility about social and environmental is increasing, and our weakness will be the low productivity, working with that disabled people and non-ex-convict people, and maybe there are non-known benefits of the product. People doesn't know about how you can save, how much money you can save with that product, and how much energy too. It's a kind of a high-cost product, and maybe the threat of us would be the legislative effect with the importation tax. Maybe will be because of the materials, and any emergent or substitute products that would come out in order of 10 years view from now.
Okay, as Jordi said, we will manufacture LED. This is our factory that will be located in Sabadell, that is the industrial zone near to Barcelona. Here we have the blueprint of the factory. Well, we don't manufacture the components of the LED. We will buy it to another company, and we will assemble all the LEDs. So we have here the storage house for the components. These are the arrivals. In the center we have the production line that is modular in order to, according to the increase of the foundation, we will have like modular line and add other lines. At the corner we have the finished product storehouse, and in the corner the office. This is the manufacturing process. We have 4 components. Sorry about I don't know if you can see it well. LED wafer, that is a sheet that have we divide it in pieces, and in a LED we have 30 pieces, a PCB, a base that is plastic, and also the connector. On the one hand, we cut the LED wafer and join it with the PCB, and this is the anode and cathode. The base that is joined to the connector on the other side, meanwhile, and then we join with the cover all the product. At the end, we put it in a box.
Well, the quality management of our factory will work on the process standardization of the process, and we'll focus on the continuous training of our fields, our executives, the monitors who take care of the disabled people, and we also, to maintain our quality standards, will apply some quality controls about the testing areas, how many incidents we had in the process line, and so we will work on the social responsibility certified that I know we will work with them to get that certified to show the world how responsible we are with the social environment.
So we have looked at the initial investment, and we don't need a lot of machinery, and we don't need to buy a facility. We are renting an industrial space, and then we need a total of 78,000 euros. But for the first month salaries and initial costs, till we can sell our product, we need 100,000 euros. So we will have 50,000 euros for the price, and we will get a 50,000 euros loan that we will pay afterwards. We have chosen a 4-product line, 2 products based on an E14 base, and then a 2 E27 base. Those are like the most popular sizes and powers in the market, and our prices are just slightly above the market. So we have made the planning for from 2016 to 2026, and we will be starting with 1 product line, and 2 years after that we will be expanding our factory to 3 product lines in a bigger building, and adding 2 social workers that will work like full time doing projects in the underdeveloped world. And we will be expanding our factory till 2022, where we will be meeting demand, and we will stop the expansion and just maintaining the production. So we've calculated the expenses for the 11 years, and we have a breakdown in production costs, salaries, and no production costs. For the production costs, we have the components and the assembled utilities. In the salaries, we have the people that are working with us. We have 10 disabled people per line, plus 1 line controller and 1 caretaker for every line. And then we have the managers of the building. And for the non-production costs, we have the utilities, maintenance, and the rent of the building. So we have the income versus expenses of our factory. We will be losing money the first year, but we start to make money after the second year, and it increases till 2021. Then it flatlines. So for the complete exercise, we have a net gain of almost 12,000 million euros that will be going completely to project in the underdeveloped world. Yeah, it seems a lot, but it's calculated. We have here the results for every year, and the flows in income, production costs, salaries, and non-production costs.
How we will promote our product. Our objectives are not to waste useful electricity by using LED, and give work to people that is in risk of social exclusion, like disabled and ex-convicted people. How to sell the product? Well, we don't have too many cash to promote the product, so we'll have 1 person contacting with city halls, influential people, and in the social network, in order that this goes like a wave, expanding, and also with press. Can you come back? The deadline. Our deadline is in 5 years. That every people that is agree with our ideas will always buy a LED from our foundation, not another one. These are our logo. Help Africa, eco, efficiency, and also the risk of exploitation. This is our our sentence in order to get to the minds of people by less and like the world. These are the this is what we will do in the third world is give electricity supply to hospitals and schools, and also make a device, a compact device that will join solar panels and 3 LEDs in order to give it to the third world. Avoid the social exclusion, as I said, and energy saving. Also, we want to have quality products. I think that's it. The 2/3 for the third world, the 2 projects that I mentioned in the other slide.
Yes, of course, we work 8 hours a day there, so we need to have salary.
How many months you will do? Because I saw that you have 1 line, but I didn't see how many you will do. Maybe there, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not there. Sorry for the presentation. Every production line can produce about 28,000 barrels a year. With 10 people working.
Can produce, but what do you think that you will produce? What?
Yeah, we are producing a full capacity, but we are turning the line, making demand. We have 3 estimated, definite one, the one sitting with the relative one, and estimate one, and this timeline follows the relative one. So we are always at full production.
Then if you are in a full production, why do you do the line?
Because we don't change the what economically.
But we are putting 3 lines, and then 6, and then 9.
We finish with 4 lines.
We're increasing the production
As people know that, because at the beginning no one knows that. So as we are working in the social network and people start to know us, we have a bigger demand, and we are increasing our production.
Then why is 1 line to here fully? No one knows you.
Because we hope that in one point the people will know us, and we are making more than we need in the first year, but we can just sell it next year.
At the beginning, we have to generate stock.
And the factory, do you will rent or?
Yeah. Yeah, the price is there, the renting cost. No. I mean, we have considered it.
In the non-production cost, the rental and the maintenance and the utility.
This is that the social media is per family. Okay, so at the end, how much do you use? Like you have 50,000 euros. Okay, did you ask for something else? Or
Yeah.
No,
we explained it double.
We asked for a factory also.
Okay. Perfect. And did you calculate the return time?
Yeah.
Like,
But,
It used to be made, but did you?
Yeah, it was the line of the VPN. It has to be down the line, and it was during the second, third year that from the that will be 2 years. Yeah, because it's a very small and
but we have a loan for 5 years. 3 years, you need to pay the loan.
Okay, but the return time is 2 years.
It was I think it was between the second and third year.
But we don't have to return the 50,000.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. To be sure that I understand.
No, but
we will be
selling
11 million euros, right?
we'll start selling in
You
Spain.
multiply by 100.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good. That was good. Just like, no, the presentation is very nice. Okay, I really like it, but I'm just saying that it's, for me, I think it's too optimistic. If you try to search investors and you tell them that they are gonna have a return time of 2 years and they are gonna multiply their starting money by 100 in 20 years, but we are almost not paying taxes. 10% tax on this for local person mistakes. So it's easier to make money.
And the demand was not so calculated. But we try to start in Spain and with social network have the market of all Europe and get aware to everybody that is with our that is agree with our reason that will buy our less.
Que es la antigua. No se dio ahora las. Ya, pero eso es ahora algo. Entonces están las dos. Entonces podríamos ver la fecha de modificación. No, o al abrirlo miramos un poco por ahí. Ah, eso va a ver ahí. Ah, no, ya no se ve, ya está. La fecha de modificación. No, igual, ábrelo, le damos menos. Le damos menos. A ver, si no es eso. Claro, pero que no parezca. No, pero si la fecha de modificación es más antigua. No, bueno, pues cambiar de pestaña por ahora. Lo pones así y ya está. O lo cogéis así, pero sin doblar. Ah, para que se vea por ahí. ¿Por dónde está el micro, perdona?
Espérate. No lo consigo agarrar, ¿eh? No lo consigo agarrar. Because new infrastructure requires new ideas. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Maria Jose, and I am a member of the Green Time with my teammate Miguel, Cristina, and Juan. The name of our company is SEAL, Construction Efficient LED Lighting. SEAL is a project of designing, manufacturing, and selling of intelligent LED systems. First of all, we will identify our market and product. Then we will explain the business plan, and finally, marketing and timeline of the company will be explained.
Okay, so thank you. First of all, we are going to define our product. We have 5 possibilities of lighting devices.
we thought neon wasn't a good option because of, according to the research, it was limited and expensive and with a not very high growth perspective. So we also discarded incandescent lamps, although it is probably one of the most developed and cheap manufacturing device nowadays, but they are being replaced by others because of higher efficiency. Even though along lamps bulbs are starting to have domestic application, there are more efficient products. And since it's a market with direct contact with the customer, we would be well-known companies with more background. As a new company, we are trying to make difference among big companies, which currently monopolize the market of fluorescence and LED. To do that, we came up with the idea of focusing in one application we consider barely developed. That application consists in providing lighting to civil infrastructures, such as roads, tunnels, and adapting the bulb so we can reduce the energy consumed and guarantee the requirements of security and quality. The reason why we discard the fluorescence was not only because the fact of they are more contaminant, but during the manufacturing, but also because the bulbs don't allow you to graduate the intensity of the light. LED was the best option for us. We could easily graduate the luminosity and also was more efficiently and eco-friendly. Once we had decided which was going on to be our product, we looked for our potential customers. To sum up, we chose the LED and decided to work directly towards an activity and a market, civil infrastructures lighting, and offer the sector the possibility of a more efficient and durable system to adapt their needs. And now my colleague Christina is going to explain you.
Thank you, Miguel. Okay, first of all, as a new company, we wanted to make a business SWOT with our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Among our strengths, we have the fact that we are starting from scratch, so we have an open possibilities. We can choose on any device, any customer, any production or manufacturing fabric or techniques. Also, we know we have a background of technical knowledge because LEDs already exist, and we only want to adapt them to a specific field in order to make it cheaper and increase the durability of the product, only because in infrastructures, the life of the infrastructure has to be among 100 years or even more. Also, among our strengths, we have the fact that we have a well-defined client because we have chosen a very specific field, and also we are eco-friendly if you compare our device to the other kind of bulbs. Among our weaknesses, we have the fact that we will need more financial aid because the 50,000 euros aren't going to be enough, and also the fact that we have a lack of experience when it comes to business and creating a company. Also, the fact that we need continuously to research, since other companies are big companies and the market is constantly changing. Among our opportunities, we have the fact that it's a market gap. Philips already made some projects, but they are the only company we found. They are really searching this option. It's a growing market. We could become a reference, and it's easy to transport the devices since they are small. And also among the threats, the fact that, well, as I said, we have rivals with good track records, and also it's continuously changing the market, so we can't be completely sure that it will be the best idea, and maybe in 10 years or 20 years, another bulb comes out to the market, and it's great better. Okay, since we had to find or determine our clients, we started thinking about our specific markets, and we asked ourselves if it would be better to look into the public sector or the private sector. Among our assets in the public sector, we have the fact that it's environmental friendly and the maintenance, because we can renovate the existing infrastructures, but we thought that in the situation of crisis in Spain, it wouldn't be very profitable. So we thought it would be better to enable ourselves to a private sector that could maybe like Ferrovial, OHL, Adif, and so enable a relationship that could open ourselves to a global market in the future, not only a national market. Once we have trust and they can believe in our product, we can open new markets, and also because they are stable companies that are globalized and they are not only like national companies. I will leave you to Juan, who will explain you the manufacturing process.
Thank you. Well, as my colleague said, our product is very specific. We needed to change the intensity depending on the traffic of the road. So it has to be a high quality product. That's why we want to do the complete manufacturing process. Okay, so here you can see all the process we do during the manufacturing. First of all, we produce the waffles, the lead waffles, by liquid and mix the components and crystallize it. This is done with a machine that is an injection molding lead machinery. Then we have to cut these waffles and clean it. It's very important, this process, to clean it and polish it properly, because it will depend on it, the efficiency and the quality of the light. Yeah, this is done with an ultrasonic clear and also an industrial chemical cleaner. After that, we add the epitaxial layers, which is done with an automated lead crystallization. We try to do the manufacturing as automatized as possible. After that, we assemble and packaging with another machine. After that, quality control, I finally stir it. There is, for every machine, we have two, except the quality control, because we're only producing a product, but it is a serial production. We don't want that if a machine breaks, we have the whole series stop. That's why we always make two of it, and we can always guarantee that the production. Here we estimate more or less the cost of its machinery and the budget we will need for buying it. Okay, so we don't have enough money with the initial. I don't pretend you to see it everything. Then if maybe we can discuss it in the question. It's just to justify all the graph that is after it. We only have 50,000 euros. We need extra external funding. 173,400 euros. For that, we are going to go to the existing construction companies, the big construction companies, and we are going to offer them the 45% participation of our company. In return, they will get a subcontract company in which they can trust, and also they can share the profits of it. And us, we get the finance, and we can get like kind of sure market, because they are going to give us their the construction, the project that they have. We are going to deliver our bulbs to them. So we try to make, there is three phases. We try to study them. Beginning, we are making a small like test phase. Then we will be established, and after 10 years, we may expand to another area, to more companies. And as I said, we will be doing the benefits, like the project that the company is going to offer us. This may be not constant. Maybe a year they have more constructions or less. So that's why we focus that maybe a year is worse than other. But we can offer this investor that the worst year here is like after 8 years they get the money back, and they will be getting a profitability of 12% in the worst year, 25% in the best case scenario. So I think that's all. Yeah, and with that we plan to get the needed investment. Sorry.
Okay, last but not least, we are going to explain the marketing and timeline of our company. Since we have no directly contact with the customer, we go to companies, or we would go to the private sector. We don't feel like we have to
make like big publish amounts or like sell ourselves. We want to invest in research. We want to invest in essays that prove that we are efficient, that we can guarantee durability, and we can give them what they want. And so, first of all, invest in marketing, not strictly marketing, but more about studies, essays, research, and it will continue during all our timeline or projects because it always changes, as I have said. And so, first of all, we will try to contact the private sector as it is our financial aid, and we need him to provide us the construction sites and also because that's the guarantee we have to a future as a company. Then, on the year 3, we will be positioned at a local or national market with at least we estimated 2 construction sites or 3 the first 3 years, not very much because we thought they wouldn't trust us from the start. Maybe they would give us small constructions where they don't put a lot of money, and so there's not that's such a big risk. And then in the year 10, we are confident we will have set our goals and we will have a good product, and with a company like Ferrovial or actually or any other company, construction or private company, and that would give us the possibility to open ourselves to new markets like South America or other west of Europe. And if we did that, East Europe, sorry. And if we did that, we found that we would probably have to create another factory or move ourselves, since it would be cheaper. Like if you are building or constructing the product in for Brazil and you are making a lot of roads or tunnels, it's cheaper to move the factory there. That's why we didn't want to locate it in a specific place. And also, I didn't mention it earlier, but the ratio, we thought about it when we thought about the public and the private sector, and we thought with the private sector, since you have to ask for a project and there's a longer time between you find out that you will have to provide them those bulbs and the time you deliver them. And that's why we thought the ratio of demand and fabrication and delivery of the product will be better. Would help us have a lower stock. And that's it if you have.
Yeah, maybe I thought I was running out of time, so I make the point a little bit. We take into account for every phase, it's the testing, establishing, and final develop. We take to amortize all the material, all the machines we had, the energy consumed, raw material, personal rent, and investigation. As we said, it is a market that is developing all the time, so we have to get a big budget in investigating. Obviously, the first year, the first phase, the test phase, we don't have much. We estimate 5,000. Then year 3, 5, like we increase it when we have more. Finally, we put 20,000. It's a good percentage of the total cost, because as we said, it was very important to keep up with the other companies to have a good product, high quality product. And that's all. If we have any further questions,
different economic terms if we make all the production.
Just enable the part.
yeah, well, we didn't do exactly, but because of what I said, it's a product that is not very developed. So, and we need it to be high quality. It's very important that it has the possibility to change the intensity. So we didn't measure the other option because we wanted to control the whole process and that we can guarantee that it's a high quality product. So yeah, in that thing, we didn't get an economic perspective. We focus on guaranteeing a good quality.
And also, as a matter of fact, we thought that the appearance wasn't that important because of the end of the product. And so we thought that maybe if we build our own or design our own internally with our own machines and all the equipment, it would be cheaper because we didn't care about the finish or the appearance of the light itself.
put the focus on quality, but they put the focus on financial. For here, we need a lot of
Yeah, that's why we asked the bigger construction companies. Maybe I didn't explain it properly. Like the thing is, we asked the big construction company to, and then they give us like, they say, okay, I have a construction project of tunneling in, I don't know, in somewhere. So we said, okay, we can give you we put the light to their construction. So that's like they give us the money for the investment, and we give them the good quality product, and they can trust us. They can have like a long time relation between the both. They like we calculated that they given them like 45% of the participations. It was like in year 8 they start to receive benefits, and it was depending on the year, it was like an estimation, but more than 12% of benefit, even 20% of benefit for them, for the construction company.
Can we imagine? We will find this type of company and we want to make this project. But we're a bank, this capital. How will you decide to start the project?
I would say it's something that maybe each company think about, but when you see a big company, they don't focus only strictly in one thing. Usually they try to go to the big customer, big publicity, and maybe they develop these devices, but they are not only focusing on one thing. If we focus on one thing, we are like promising we are the best when towards that thing. We are not going to say, well, it doesn't work very well for this, but we can put it into the customer side. We are only working for this. We are researching for this. So if you trust us, if you give us your money, we can promise we are going to give you something back in the future. You just have to give us a little, and of course we are not going to make a profit of, I don't know, in the first year, second year. You have to give us some time because research it takes time, but we can guarantee a good success. And even if we don't do the whole process, the truth is we can buy always the parts and start combining or think about other ways that would provide the product or get the product, but without us making the whole process.
But we're not obviously going to say no to a financiation by a bank. But the thing is, we thought it was easier for a construction company because it's really specific for them. And also they give us, they are also finance and clients, because then they give us we sell to them the license. So if a bank also wants to finance, great. But we thought it was easier with a construction company.
The one is you think about we're looking at what like
the lifespan of the software.
It's a new product. You don't know. It's not easy.
Well, but we thought that we could get similar guarantee, like similar lifespan that the existing one.
But do you want similar life because there is obsolete maybe for this kind of business?
For like sea or underground.
They
were studies that could like the durability could be among 100 years if we did more research. I don't know, in one of the links that they gave us, one of the
we said it was around 100 years, and the lifespan of the infrastructure is around that number. So we didn't thought it was going to be
like a problem. We thought it was something to research.
Infrastructure is designed to overlay this amount of years. It's not 100 years. Very brief. Well, with the machines we had, we looked a little bit about information in the internet, and we thought that it was with the information we had. Not much like looking at the constructions in the internet. It was a brief information about each machine, but it was a brief study. Like we didn't have much. So we estimated it, but maybe it's a bit low. I don't know. Don't worry. Creo que no bajar.
Okay, I think so. Do you want a new product? Yeah. But you don't have this product. Maybe you have to think before that if you are, the market is so concrete, and I like it. But you have to show me that your product is really new.
Well, it's like the product itself, the bulb is not that new. Like most of the LEDs can change the intensity.
And you want to replace my market.
Yes. So
then if you want to replace, it's because you have something new.
The new thing is not exactly the product. Like the product is more or less what it exists. It's only a high quality. The new thing is the application. Like is to try to have the tunnels or the roads only with the lights on when cars are passing through. This is something that in some places they're starting to do it, but in Spain it's not really done. So yeah, that's the thing that is new to the application. Thank you.
A partir de la mitad de la ventana se deja de ver en la cámara, ¿vale? Entonces si os ponéis aquí delante,
de aquí para
porque a partir de aquí, o sea, a partir de aquí no se ve el streaming.
esperamos ahí, ¿vale? Los que eso esperamos ahí. Los que no hacemos nada, que esperemos ahí. Sí. Well, hello everyone, dear jury, rest of the team, organizers, thank you very much. My name is Samuel, and these are my partners, Cesar, Carlos, and Xavi, and as you can see, we are the F team. Well, we are so glad to be here today to show you our new company, which is named LED F Development. Well, we have divided our presentation in different parts. First, I'll do the introduction. It's just an overview of the project, and then my partners will be the main part of the speech, the manufacturing, management, marketing, and of course, at the end of the presentation, there will be a short time for your questions. Okay? Well, first of all, to decide the location of the company and the business of our company, we've done a multi-criterial analysis. Okay, on one we have considered the technical features, and in the other hand, we have considered the social and economic features. Okay, in this table, you can see first the different kinds of technologies: incandescent, LED, neon, halogen, and fluorescent, and the different technical features. And as you see, we think the best option is the LED technology. Well, as I said, we have also considered the social economical factors. You can see current market situation, financial aspects, production methods, and marketing. But we'll focus in the two first. Okay. The current market situation of the LED technologies is nowadays, in 2010, it was a bit small, but we think in the future it's getting higher. Okay, and secondly, according to the financial aspects, we have focused in different countries, but we think the best option is Brazil. As you can see, the richness of the country is increasing because it's an emerging country. Well, just summarizing I want you to know that our business is not fabricate the LED bulb, it's just to assemble the different components to produce LED tubes. Okay? Now it's my turn. Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm Carlos, and I'm going to explain you the manufacturing process. So we have done the layout of the factory, getting inside here the workers. So we have the storage of the raw materials right there. So they come here, and when they are done, when our product is done, they go to the testing area or laboratory where you can, well, you know, where the engineers can verify that the products are okay. And at the end, they go to the storage final products. And also, of course, we have the offices and the bathrooms. For this layout, we have considered two methods that are the laptop, please. We have considered two methods of lean manufacturing, like the Jidoka one, which makes more visible the mistakes and it prevents us of them. And also the just-in-time, that it's a continuous flow of the material, which makes the reduction of storage. That, of course, it makes the reduction of costs. That it's important for us because we are entrepreneurs. So it's very important. And well, the machinery we have used, the main product is the pick and place robot. That it takes the LED bulbs and it gets them into the plastic material, to the lamp. Well, and after this we have made a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. As strength, we have efficiency of LED light, an attractive and innovative project because has done what we have done. After, we have the weaknesses, that it's the import of LED, because we have to import them from China because their prices are very low, and it's very difficult to compete with them. In opportunities, we have the future of the LED, that they are increasing exponentially, so it's very important. And the R+D in light bulbs, because it's currently investigators are looking for the way to improve them, the efficiency to improve them. Yes, and for threat, we have future rivals because they can make us lose money, and also, of course, the world is changing continuously, so we don't know the future. And now we have the budget. They are the expenses, variable expenses estimated. Well, in a year we have this, and in 10 years we have this. Okay. The progress of the expenses in 10, well, this is months in decade. Okay. So as you can see, it's linear, and these are the gains, because at the beginning, well, maybe it's very little, but there are no gains, and it increases little by little, and of course, of course not. We have done the worst vision of this, not making it growing up the company, because we don't know the future, so we are in the pessimist option. So please, and now the benefit, that is the rest between the both before, we can see that it's it's accumulated benefit. So these 3,500,000 euros are accumulated. So in 10 years, it would be, of course, less benefit. And please, just this one. As you can see here, it's the benefits we have in just 1 year. That this is the first investment, because we have to buy the LED, the machinery, and all that things, you know. So please, okay, I will let my partner.
I would like to say another thing more. It is that our budget could be improved with a Kickstarter or crowdfunding platform. Then I will spend my time here talking about the management and the marketing. First of all, the minimum profit product. What is it? This is the easiest product that will make us to get some money. So it has to be of a long duration, quality, and trees. What is it? Okay, so next slide, please. Okay. Our competitors right now are Philips, Edison. There are a lot of more, but we have not put in the table because they are not so important. All of them are long duration, quality, but anyone give us trees. And so we live in a blue ocean, as in marketing and business it's known. But so for us, we live in a perfect situation. Okay, next one. For the enterprise viability, we have used this book. It's about Bill Outlet. It's quite known in the business area because it's for entrepreneurship. Okay, next slide, please. This is like the path that we have to follow in order to get benefits or set and start up and make money. Next slide, please. The market segmentation. We will focus just in one thing for be best in this. This will be the big malls situated in São Paulo, because it's a place that will be developed in the next years, and it's quite crowded. Next slide, please. But how is our customer? This is what we call the persona. The persona should be a man or a girl, that ecological businessman that works in a mall around 33 years, that more or less is like Europe here. Okay, so there are a lot of millions of that kind of people in Brazil. So we have our customer is well defined. So let's meet Rafael, a businessman with ecologically consent. So the value proposition. What Rafael is getting that nobody can provide him? Solve a problem, change the world. What is it? Plant trees. Rafael, when he buys a tube of LED, he is making that we plant a tree. So he is like make that all the trees that has been cut in Brazil for example, grow up chocolate, will be grow again. So next, please. This is our 10 next customers, big malls in Brazil. These are the main. Next, please. Business model. Sell tubes and replace it when broke, and plant a tree. Price took sold. Next, please. Business model. The pricing. We can do a high price, low price, or high quality, low quality. For example, Chinese products are more or less here. Okay, low quality, low price. But will be here, high price and high quality. We are changing the world. Next slide, please. So in our business model, we will talk about cost of customer acquisition, what is called quota in the business area. So it's how much money will spend for get the customers. It is in marketing, construction first, travels, testing tubes, total. First year, this money, and second year, this one. As you have seen, it has decreased. So, Mr. Slide, please. Marketing, the strategy. New tube, new tree, new air. Next slide, please. What does it mean? We are growing new trees. Please. Advertising in public areas, like this one that we have seen in a trans station, or also practical flowships. Next. This is Rafael, and he is getting a new tube, a new tree, and a new earth. Thank you very much.
Now we let you one more minute for questions.
What? Yeah. In Brazil. Yeah. Can I say?
We are of the world.
We are an friendly environment company. So one thing that we are looking for is to reduce the cost of send the product. So if our market is in Brazil, if we have the company in China, we will pollute with the transportation of the product. So we are in the same place of our customer.
What is the main difference in terms of quality between your product or the
We test them. We test.
Could you repeat the question, please?
What is the most difference between your product in terms of quality? Because you say that quality is the most important thing, or one of the most important things.
Yeah, that's okay. When you are buying a bulb from Philips, for example, the quality will be like, let's say, 10. Okay. If you are buying a bulb of our bulbs, the quality will be 10. But we are also planting trees. That's that extra value that we are giving to our product. That is why you, for example, if you see bulb from Philips and one from us, and Philips is getting all the money for them, and we are planting trees, and you are from Brazil, because you are Spanish, you are not our main our main consumer or final consumer. So if you are from Brazil and you know that you have a problem in your rainforest that is being cut every year, so you will say, okay, maybe Philips is even cheaper, but Philips is doing nothing for my rainforest. So maybe we'll take them our product, no?
You guys that you work a lot the marketing part.
Yeah.
What is the financial aspect? Did you study a lot your course?
Yes, we have studied it a lot. We can say that, for example, the first investment, it's about what? As you can see here, the first investment is around 70,000 euros. So it's 20,000 euros more than the price of the plant. So the 20,000 euros could be from a quick starter company, financement. And also it can be help from people you know. It can be loans. You can get it from
Crowdfunding, for example, as I've said before. Yeah.
Out of places you can get some money.
Thank you.
Did you think in the law because they are doing it in Brazil. Maybe it's not so easy for Spanish people to produce there. Right? Do you think about this?
Yes. Because
It was so fast.
life, water, and acid. Do you mean that?
No, I mean that maybe if you are Spanish, you have a lot of problems to make a company in Brazil.
Yeah.
It will be not so easy like in Spain.
And you're right, but if we are trying to get some money for someone, it will be a good idea to get that person from Brazil. That will be maybe everything easier for us. You know, the first person that we will address in order to get money will be a Brazilian. Also, environment concern, and not anyone.
And just two questions more. Why you buy in China? Because if you are in Spain, maybe you can understand better that you buy in China because it's cheaper. But Brazil, they have a very big and cheap industry. Maybe you can buy the less there. And the people that you can buy in Brazil. Why you have to import less from China when you can buy it in Brazil?
When we are what?
Why you have to import less from China when you can buy it in Brazil?
Because they are the cheapest at the moment. So
yeah, they are the cheapest. What is the cost of the transport?
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, we have the transport is one thing that we have to take in account. So why don't buy in Brazil? Because we have not done this study, but as you see, for example, in Europe or in USA, that USA is even closer, we buy the product from China. So it's not so important that cost. The cost is lower.
And the last one,
yeah.
Do you know the cost of the tree? You have to plan.
Yes, we have realized the.
Can I see this?
No, it's not. It's in
marketing.
Not in variable cost. It's in constant.
Or you?
Yeah, these guys are taking all the time. Don't worry. Just just one question, since I don't have any time left.
Is it?
The marketing part was very nice, and the way you chose the topic was very nice too. I just wanted to say that be careful with the page you choose, because if you put one of the first slides that you use with the tendency of the economy in Brazil,
yeah.
And you put it again.
The blue? Are you meaning the blue one?
One of the first ones.
With the PIB?
The economy of.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
The blue one.
You see the last movement there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful with that. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but it's not always increasing.
Yeah, at some point it can go.
Well, I think it's not going down and down and down.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just saying that there's like the tendency of the economy is quite unpredictable and
But you have to make assumptions, so this is our assumption.
And with respect to this, usually when they tell you, like for example with photovoltaic panels,
yep.
They give you the right, they give you the final price that you have to pay, taking into account transportation. They tell when you ask them like how it's gonna cost and you buy. I'm just saying kind of products that you can buy from China. You know that photovoltaic panels are like many times you buy it from. It's just according to the other one.
AliExpress.
Yes. I mean that usually the price of getting the device, if you buy, even if you buy it from China, it usually contains how much it's going to cost the transportation.
Okay, thanks. So.
Thank you.
¿Había coca? ¿Había coca o no había coca?
La clave es la coca.
leading the world. Hello, everybody. We are the water team, and we are here to get the funding to our startup business, LEDtech. My colleagues are Alejandro, Francisco, Alberto, and I'm Carlos Santiago. Please. So we are here to sell a really innovative idea that we have, that we think that we can create a really profitable business about it. For this, we have taken into account the Canvas business model, and we are explaining the Bob choice, our company, the SWOT analysis, the budget, the marketing strategy, and the financial analysis.
After an exhaustive analysis, we have chosen LED bulbs because they have the highest energetic efficiency, lowest consumption, longest lifetime, the most bulb has the highest cell production. We can see in the graph are the green ones. And we have a good business opportunity thanks to a new manufacturing technology. So it has the best future.
I mean, this is the key point of our startup business. We have created a new type of LED based on newly engineered compounds that we use to reduce the cost of the usual LEDs that right now are in the market. We build the same LED with the same functionality but a lower price because we have created a new manufacturing process to reduce the cost of the manufacturing of LEDs. So a little bit about our company, the value proposition. So who we are? We are LabTech, a company dedicated to the production and manufacturing of LEDs. What do we solve? We give the same properties as any other LED, but we reduce the cost lower by using a new manufacturing process and new materials, new engineered materials. So how do we benefit these companies that Osram and LG? Is that we sell them, we are dedicated to business companies. We are going to sell to companies that use the LED in their own prototypes.
To start the activity, we study the software of the two main things that we want to start. The second software we could use if we was stay on Spain or we stay on Utah. We know that this have a lot of competitors, so there are more. And for the gallium nitride software, we have the Samsung Electric on Japan, for example. It's very important for us, the partner, because as you can read, our partner will be related companies that want to expand into the big technology. For example, Aircraft and space. We find as an enterprise that is in the sector, but not in the left. And we offer that they pay us the first money, but and he receives a percent of the enterprise in order to expand his possibilities.
So here's the key point of our business. This is our factory. It might be located in Valencia because it has the biggest harbor in the Mediterranean, and we need suppliers from different countries. So we start, a LED needs two things, a base of silicon and a diode. Okay? So light emission diode is the meaning of LED, and here's what our technology is improving the process. We are using the just-in-time because, as we can see, we have small storage because we're going to produce depending on our demand. So just-in-time is like we have two sets of storage, and when one of them is depleted, an alarm notices the supplier that he has to fill again those storage. So we use less. We have less space for storage, and we always have the amount that we need at the moment. These two processes goes in parallel. This is an injection molding machine to produce the silicon part, and in here, I don't see it really clear, but this is the diode that we use our new engineering material, and all the rest is the silicon. These two goes in parallel to the assembling stage, and then to the packet, and finally we have to the storage area. We can produce 24 units per minute, and as we sell to bigger companies, we have a minimum price of 5,000, and it's a delay time of a day and a half. It's not too long waiting time, so our P2D ratio is really low, and I think this would be a really good startup company.
So we compress all the factors, so we will explain. Explain it's very important that this is a cheaper raw material. We are working with a very low price and a very low margin. And the second thing is that the market is stabilized. We know more or less what will be the cost, the price of the future. And the very important thing is intellectual property rights protection. For new technology, we will have this, and this gives us amount of time that will is better than others. For the wetness, we have a new manufacturing process, as my company tells you, and a lack of experience. That means that the other competitors that in the sector have bought before other machines, so they can move so fast than us, and they will spend more money. For opportunities, we have a wide market in lighting sector because the LED will be in other things than light, and expansion into communication centers. Sorry, that. And the trees are the competitors that are now, like EBEC country, and the specific products like we are now.
So here in the budget, this is the money that we need more or less to start our company. We need money for factory rent. We need about 10 people. We have the machinery, so it's raw materials, the energy, the logistics, because we also hire companies to transport our product to the desired places. And also, as we are start our company, we need to invest in marketing because almost no one knows who we are. So we need about 700,000 euros for at least starting up our business.
Okay, I want to begin with the analysis first. We are going to patent our new product, and we estimate the cost of our patent in 2 million. So we need an initial investment of this amount of money. So we win the prize, and we have this money. And then our partners will give us good other quantity of money. So we estimate the amount of terminal deal that will be this quantity of units per million. So the price will be 10 cents per unit. You will note that depth of our quality, because it's a new product, in other enterprise like Philips will cost the double quantity. So it's very for this quantity we to have an income of 200 million, 2.5 million, and this are going to be our profit. So our partners is going to need to be sure that we'll recover the investment. So for this number, the partner income, the deal that we have with the partner is that during the 10 first year, he is going to receive 50% of the profit, and then after it recover the investment, the purchase. But now, okay.
we know that our product is so good because we make a very exhaustive study and a good engineering. So we have these different process to deal with our platform. I want to focus your attention in this one because our product is so good and we have our around manufacturing system, and we for that we could supply a personally attached in order to satisfy the demand. And of course, the feedback is so important to our company because if we can stay in focus to improve our product, of course, we are going to do it. And as Carlos said, we are going to be a B2B enterprise. So, for example, we will put a bank in Alibaba, and that's it. We want to have
euros for the initial. What is the profitability of the project?
I mean, if you gave us 4 million euros, what would be the 700? Yeah, it's just.
Yes. Okay. As you can see, we have the profit. So after we pass the 10 years, we estimate constant demand, but we know that it is not going to happen. The worst is because the LED market is going to improve, no? And all year we have to do this profit.
I will say because the project is the project with the most initial and I would like to see this study of master economics. Because the project is really we can just you are talking about 1 year. I think that 400 euros per year, but including year per year.
No, we estimate, the market is going to boost, but we estimate that it's not a so good situation. So at least this number is going to be our profit.
Yeah, because even if we have no clients, there is the first chart, the lifespan of this LED is really high. So when people start buying, the first years are a huge demand. But then, if they last like at least 30 years, some of them, then the demand is going to decrease. So the market might decrease, and we have more clients, but less demand. And at least we think that this number is going to keep more or less constant because one thing is going to go up and another is going to go down due to the fact of the lifespan of the LED. Yeah, an average.
The minimum, yes.
Yeah.
I will let. Okay. So which is the scientific base of the project? Because like you have said that you're gonna use something new. Okay, but did you do any research on that? Like, or is something you made up?
No. But not.
These are new engineering compounds. Gallium nitride doesn't exist by itself in nature. So we don't create gallium nitride. LEDs are made of silicon lithium, sorry, are made of lithium, which is material that is more expensive than gallium nitride. We don't make this material. This material is made by a Japanese company that's now producing it, which is cheaper than lithium. But that doesn't mean lithium exists forever, but no one made diodes from lithium. So we have to create a way to make diodes from gallium nitride, which is the thing that we create as electronics. We create from gallium nitride and cheaper raw material. We have created a diode with the same. It's a semiconductor, so we are creating a diode using gallium nitride.
We integrate the system, the material.
This is an ongoing investigation of how to make new semiconductors, but we have used it as it was already. Yeah, it was already.
And just one second question, so in order that they could have time to ask something. The patent value, I think it's too much. 2 million euros. It's too much for that patent.
I mean, this is not a patent. I'm sorry. This is a misspelling. We want to license our technology. We are asking for 2 million. The patent costs like in Spain, 300 euros per year. If we want to sell to buy my technology, I'm going to sell it for 2 million.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, go. Okay. And then the strong point of your is the process. Is the process, no? That is based in economy of scale. Then what I was looking is that you spend more in salary than in machine in the first year. I think that is wrong.
Each machine? I'm sorry, like
salary?
Yes, yeah, because it's okay because the machinery we have a very high currency, as you said in the other this currency, no, and the of course, sorry, again, the salary we need in order to continuous investment, no, and investigation. We have 10 staff that control the machinery and continue the innovation.
So you're paying them for this 800 euros per month. It's not a really high price, a really high salary. This machine has only an initial investment. This machine has only an initial investment, and it's just one. But this needs to be paid every month for 12 months because we won't be getting a profit until the end of the year.
Salary, why you didn't go to China? I don't understand.
Why we didn't go to China?
Yeah.
Because this is new technology and we need very special people, and we think that it's easier to find them here than to go there, find them, educate them, and
for that is the initial investment.
Tomorrow in the closing ceremony, you will know which team is the winner and again for competing. We can go outside.
¿No? ¿Cómo creéis que me va a salir? Que yo me he puesto muy nervioso, tío. ¿Sí?